begin that defensive possession with Fred and recovering the block. I guess what did that feel like, and what did you see from Sengun? I guess where you thought, did you think you could get any part of that, or?
Yeah, vintage. I don't know how I got up. I didn't think I could get it, but I was able to, get my fingertips to the ball. I'm happy that VanVleet did not slip this time, and I was able to help my team get a stop. But again, I think great defensive stop by the team. Went the other way, got to our spots, gave Dame the ball, got the matchup that he wanted, was able to get in the paint, and finish the game for us.
Speaking of vintage, Brook Lopez hitting a bunch of threes, making a bunch of defensive plays.
That's not vintage. That's like now. He did it today. He did it like 2 games ago. He's playing great. He's knocking down shots, getting in the paint. He's being a threat. He's protecting us defensively. He's doing everything.
3 out of 4 you've won now. The one you didn't win was down to the wire. Just what's the difference? What's been the difference these last few games, other than the schedule being a little different?
No, has nothing to do with the schedule. I think we're playing better. Houston has had 5 in a row. I think they beat Chicago yesterday, right, by 30. So it's probably the hottest team in the NBA right now. Maybe the Cavs. I don't know if the Cavs are still have the winning streak going. Do they? What is it?
15, is it? Yeah. Tomorrow against the Celtics.
15 in a row. Wow, that's incredible. Good for them. But yeah, I think we're playing good basketball. Today a little bit the ball stick a little bit, but at the end of the day, in the third quarter we got to do a better job executing, taking care of the ball. In the fourth quarter, still wasn't able to get the shots that we wanted as much, but the other way defensively we got stopped, so was able to get back to the game even though they went up 5. Was able to get back to the game and finish it at the end.
As I said, they scored 143 last night. Just 100 for them tonight. What are you seeing defensively in the last, I guess, 4 or 5 games? It does feel like you guys have been a little bit more connected on that end.
Guys are competing. Anybody that goes in, they got to play defense. From AJ Green coming in and having one of the best defensive possession in the second quarter, I think. AJ Jackson ready to go, TP ready to go, D-Wright ready to go, GT ready to go. Everybody that steps in, they know they got to play defense. You can act him like that. He knows his job. I know my job. We all got to play defense. We're going to play defense. Just stand a chance, So moving forward, everybody's connected.
You said your team is playing better. In what ways have you improved since you last saw the Bulls, who you played Wednesday?
Defensively, we're way better. I think we have that individual pride, which when we have that, we go out there and we compete. There has been a game that we haven't competed. Maybe the game we played against, what was the last one we played in? Memphis, maybe? Maybe it was the last one that we wasn't ourselves. But every game we've played, went out there and we tried to win the game. So that's really good. Offensively, the ball has been moving better. That's pretty much it.
You've had some scary falls in your career. What did that look like, sound like as you watch Brook?
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, Brook is heavier than me. I want to put him out there in the spot like that, but he looks heavier than me, so he's heavier than me. I'm not saying he's chubby.
You got 30 pounds on you.
Yeah, it's got to be. How many pounds do you think I am?
250.
Yeah, so you think Brook is 280?
And he's listed that way.
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's what it says?
Yeah.
Dang. Still stronger than him, though. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it was bad. Kind of scary for him, and not just it was bad. The way he reacted, like he got up and was like, get me out. So, when I got back to the game and subbed him, I was just thinking, I hope he's doing well because we need him. He's been playing great, but Brook's one of the most durable players. I think him and Bobby are the most durable player I've ever played with. So he was able to come back to the game and finish the game for us.
After the Charlotte game, Doc had kind of talked about how he feels like defenders are getting to put 2 hands on you when you're driving or posting up or whatever it might be. Tonight you get whistled for some offensive fouls on your baseline spin. Are you trying to figure out exactly what you're allowed to do as you kind of fight for your own space?
No. I think there was a lot of possession. There was a lot of contact. Didn't went my way. But I'm not trying to figure out nothing. I know my spots. There's going to be times that I'm going to score. There's going to be times I'm going to turn the ball over. It's part of basketball, but I'm not trying to. I was trying to figure out when I was 20 years old, 19. About to turn 30, man. I know who I am. There's going to be days that I'm going to have good days, bad days, good whistle, bad whistle. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to come in here and compete and know how blessed I am to be able to put on that jersey and go out there and help my team win.
Dame talked about how he's never had a concussion in his career before, and so that's a tough thing to bounce back from. Can you talk about his bounce back game here tonight?
It was incredible. I think one of the hardest things in the NBA is to, after missing 2-3 games, I think 2 or 3, coming back, just the pace of the game have changed. Even from the time that I got in the league, 2013 to today, guys are getting faster, guys are getting more athletic. So if you see 2 games, 3 games out and you're not out of rhythm, it's very hard to get back to it, especially if you have concussion. But he was clear, from what I understand. In order for him to play, he got to be clear. He came in, played great, finished the game for us at the end, lead us. So he was incredible.
He didn't have the best shooting night. Was there ever a doubt he was taking that final shot?
I don't think in his head it was a doubt. No, in my head, no. Like I think he's one of the best to ever do it, like finishing the game. And as a leader, you gotta give. It's easy for me to say, I have the ball, let me go all the way. But at the end of the day, I'm a leader that wants to win. I want to do the right thing. And if Dame is on the floor, I think personally, as much as a lot of people can say, no, you got to take Dame is a great closer, so you got to find Dame and you got to put the ball in his hand for him to make a decision. Maybe sometimes that's going to go all the way or shoot a shot or make the right play for somebody else. That's goal winning basketball.